Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel today. What's the fuss? Well, it's very hot outside today. There's a heat index of over 102 degrees. So there's a heat advisory also, and nice and cool in my home. Air conditioning and fans going, nice and cool today. And I hope everyone's been doing well. And also, I won't be going out of this house till probably 6, 7 o'clock. Um, Maybe even pushing 7:30 tonight. We're gonna go for a little ride. My husband's at therapy right now, and my husband gets in, he's gonna eat. I made a Chinese frozen dinner from Bird's Eye. I showed it at one of my Walmart hauls. Viola or something it is. I made that for myself. Half of it I made for myself. There's a huge bag that was, I think, 4 pounds or something like that. I made half of it, lots of vegetables in it, and there's, noodles in there and everything. I made half the bag. My husband won't eat that, so when he comes home, he's having barbecue riblets, mashed potatoes, and green beans for his supper. So I wanted to use it because, one, I don't want it to go to waste. It costed money, and the other thing is I was hungry for it. So I made that for myself. When he gets in, like I said, he'll have his barbecue riblets and mashed potatoes and green beans for supper. So anyway, I had a request in my comments on one of my videos recently. A viewer asked me if I could review some of the wax melts I've been showing in the past wax melt videos. This is kind of like almost like an empties, but not fully an empties. I hope this is what the person's looking for, to understand them correctly. Hope this is what they're meaning, but I'm going to make the video anyway. This is a little different, what I'm going to be doing. I'm just reaching for some clamshells that's up a little further. I'm trying to bring them up closer to me now. All right, I have some scents here that was recently in my past videos, and it's a combination of different kind of scents, not geared to one specific season. And what's different about it is each time I melt it, did I say burn just a few minutes ago? Melt it. As soon as I melted these, when they hardened, I kept the discs that I melted. So that's what's different about this video. I kept each one for each of the scents, and like I said, some of the clamshells from these still have half of wax left. I just used enough half-wise so I can melt, give a review, and show that I still have some left in each one of these for anytime I melt them again. So that is what's different about this. I've never seen anybody on YouTube, of everyone I watch, ever do something like this. It was my own created idea from the comment. I had I'm trying to figure out what the person exactly wants. So I thought, well, okay, I'll melt some from each pack. When they harden back up, I'll save them to show you I did melt them. And then I'll give you, again, my review of what I actually smelled, how strong they were, and we will not, I'm letting you know now, we will not see the other half of these. I'm not going to put them in an empty since I'm doing them this way, right? I'll just finish them up, throw the clamshells away at the same time. You will not see these repeated again in an empties video, because I'm trying to, hopefully, this is the video that a person wanted. Maybe this is what I got from their comment. So anyway, they didn't say anything about saving this. They just want to know about the scents, how strong they are, what do I actually smell in them, versus what they say is supposed to be in them. So we're just going to start off right here with a number of them that I have. We're going to pick one right here. We're going to start with this one first. This here is the Sensational Happy Sunshine. The little caption is Daisies and Shining Citrus. That's a little caption in there. Now this one here, like I said, I used half the pack, and this is the disc that came out of my warmer. All of these, I have to let you know also, I used every one of these in a tea light warmer. I did not use a hot plate or light bulb or whatever else is out there. Every one of these was used with a tea light wax warmer, which I'm going to show you the warmer right now. This right here. This was also from Walmart. Right here. I own 3 of these. I'm sorry, I own 5 of these. And they're nice and thick. You can still find these in Walmart. Look online also. When you do see them in person versus purchasing online, some of them will have this different shades of blues and grays, and the background is like a white color, but the speckles, light blues, medium blues, denim blues, all against a white background. These are very heavy, thick warmers. These are, I think these were $7.27, something like that. They are in Walmart. So I got, I think 3 of them that has this denim blue version of shades. Denim, light denim, medium denim. But then I also have, I have 3 of these in the denims, and then I also have this pattern, same warmer, same thickness, needs to be cleaned out with an SOS pad again, but anyway, this one has some blues, but they're like darker blues, and then it's got grays in it, and then it has also flecks of like chocolate bar brown, just regular chocolate bar brown. It's got some golds and some creams. It has that feel to it, the pattern. So this is the blue, and this is, you can definitely see browns and like very light oranges and yellows coming out. I got these in Walmart. These are wonderful. They're nice and heavy. They hold the heat. They have nice deep wells in them. Very nice deep well in here. Plenty of room. If you are a person that wants to put 2 cubes in, perfect. Lots of room left. 3, perfect. 4 cubes, it's coming up very close to the edge. And I don't know how the scent would even work, because you can't drown your wax. I'm just saying it would hold it, but I'm not saying you to do it with 4. But anyway, very nice, very heavy, good quality on these. And these are from Walmart stores, but I'm looking to see if they say anything about Better Homes and Gardens on here, or nope. And these are called the Terrazzo Tea Light Warmers. And these are the patterns I found in the Walmarts I was in when I purchased these, in 2 different Walmarts. I got the blues in my local up the hill, and I got these in the Buckhorn. But these are very good. Very good. Great for gift giving also. If you're going to give somebody a gift and a few clamshells of wax for a specific reason, or just no occasion. But, yeah, these work wonderful. Very heavy, good quality. Very good quality. Nice and thick here. And, like I said, nice, big, huge well, and deep, deep. So, that's what I use when I did all of these wax melts that I'm going to show you. They were all done in those warmers. I do have all my other warmers. I just I haven't been interested or wanted to fill and fart around turning a bowl warmer on. I do own hot plate ones, but I barely use those. This was just easier for me. It's just a lot easier with the tea light warmer. Not saying I'm not going to use my bowl warmers again, or my hot plates, but it's just so easy. When it goes out, it'll harden up. The next day, just push on it a little bit, and boom, it's out. If you do have difficulty getting them out, just stick that warmer in your fridge. If your fridge is really, really, really cold, it might work. Just pop it in your freezer for 2-3 minutes. Some people say 10 minutes. I don't think it needs 10 minutes sometimes. Whether you're using paraffin wax, parasoy, or just soy. It really, after it's hardened again, pop it in and just a few minutes and it pops right out without a problem. I also find another little tip that I've never heard anybody ever talk about, but after I clean my warmers, I mean, give them a good cleaning to get the residue out, I've taken a little olive oil. You can use a vegetable oil too. You can use whatever. I put a little bit on a cotton pad or a cotton ball. I wipe it around the inside of my warmer, so it has that sliding motion for when you're trying to get them out later. I find that also helps. Just a tiny little drop. And you can use the cotton ball more than once with still what's remaining on it if you're trying to clean a few. It's almost like seasoning a pan. Yeah, I find it helps. I really do. And it's just a drop. If you don't want to use cooking oils or cooking sprays, you could probably use a little bit of baby oil, or a vitamin E oil. Anything that you put on that pad and just lubricate the dish area. Not every time. It works for, a few burns. And it helps it really just slide out. Like when you're cooking eggs in a real good nonstick pan, the eggs are like swishing around in there, and you're not even going like this, but they move easily. That's what I'm trying to put across. So anyway, we're going to move along with this or I'll never get done here. So as I was saying, this is the Sensational Happy Sunshine. Caption again is Daisy and Shining Citrus. Okay, and here's the wax disc. And I only used half the clamshell. And this throws really good. This here throws at maximum, this throws at least a 9. It might even be a 10 to some people, depending on the size of room you're warming your wax in, melting your wax in. I'm in a huge room here, a very big room. And I have no problem smelling this when it's warming. None. It has that daisy smell. It literally has a daisy smell. It smells like daisies. It has some other kind of perfuminess to it. It has a freshness to it also. There's like a freshness, like a fresh breeze. Fresh air type of a smell. To me, this could be a lady's perfume. This could also be in dryer sheets. Fragrance in dryer sheets. Fragrance in liquid fabric softener. It could be any of this. But it's clean, fresh, delicate, and daisy-like. It's just wonderful. And it's a good thrower. So, if you're interested in Happy Sunshine, interested in giving it a whiff, look for it in your Walmart stores on the shelves. And check those bins. And also check the cardboard bins as well as metal bins, depending on how your Walmart has stuff set up. But I'm smelling the package without it being open. Yep, it smells just the same. Now, how many times can you use this? Well, that all depends on you. If you're done with it and you don't want no more, toss it. If you want to just put this in a I don't recommend pouring them back in. It makes the plastic melt. It just, when they say pour it back, now it shrivels the plastic a lot of times. Even after you got it down, certainly don't pour it in there when it's really hot. But even when it cools, I think So, you can put this if you have baggies. Okay, if you have those food safe type of baggy things where the scent doesn't escape, maybe from some vendor wax that you save some, or if you just bought a package of them from Amazon or some other place, you can put this in and it'll save it. As long as you say, oh, it's got scent, but I just don't want to use it at the moment anymore. You could put in that. If you don't have it, maybe have some jars. Maybe have little small jars laying around, like canning jars with the wider mouth, and you could break this in half and stick it in there, put the lid on. You can do that too. It's just suggestions. But if you're fully done with it, whether there's scent left here or not. That's up to you what you do with your wax. I can't tell you what to do and not do. I can only just give suggestions. Yeah. Or you want to keep melting it over and over for days on end, consecutively, until you smell zero. You can do that too. Yeah. It smells like a lace perfume with a clean freshness, with a daisy floral. Yep, it's wonderful. Love it. Also reminds me of a scent that would be in, again, dryer sheets or liquid fabric softener. All right. Speaking of another yellow one, this one here is the Mainstay Sweet Sugared Lemon. This is lemon, lime, and sugar cane. And I used half the, don't forget these are half the size, the cubes. So 2 equals 1, and then it's half the size of a standard clamshell in weight. It's 1.25, where the other ones is 2.50, so it's half the size. So I used 3 of these cubes and just a tiny little extra there because that's just the way it broke. And this is the disc for it, right here. And this smells like, you do smell lime in there, but you smell lemon in there, and you smell sugar. You smell sugar. To me, this smells like, it smells like somebody just made freshly homemade squeezed lemonade. That's what it smells like. Is this a strong thrower? Yeah. Oh my God, this is really strong and sweet, and it's that sunshiny lemon type of a scent, where I'm telling you, real lemon. But lots of sugar and a little bit of lime. Terrific. Great thrower. Definitely can smell this. It is a high 9 or even going into a 10. This can be mixed with other stuff if you choose to, but this is what I got from the shape of the warmer I'm using. 3 pieces. Now 2 make 1 standard, and then that piece, that tiny little bit broke off. But this is the wax that I used. Yeah, it just smells really good. Real sugary sweet lemonade. Love it. Okay, then we have this one. This one here is the Sensational Blue Sky Make-A-Wish. And the wax was blue. I used 3 cubes, and this is the disc, and it's a little thicker because it's the full-size cubes, the standard everyday full-size cubes, and there's some scent left on here. This also is a fresh scent. It's a fresh scent. There's this floral that represents these dandelions turning into the pollen things that people pick, children pick, blow on them that way. That's the smell that's in here. That would be the floral representing what they smell like. There's a clean, fresh air smell also. There's a lot of different things in here that make up what I'm just saying, but again, this might pass as a lady's perfume. Definitely a dryer sheet scent and a liquid fabric softener scent. Even a detergent, soap detergent, laundry detergent type of scent too. It's just nice and clean and fresh. It is a good thrower. Very good thrower. Lasts for days before this scent dissipates from your cube, before you'll not smell anything. It can go and go and go and go, is what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, this scent doesn't die down quickly. It doesn't fade off quickly. There's a lot still in here. Very strong strength on it, meaning lasting strength. But also when it's dispersing in a room and traveling outside of a room yet, into other areas. Yeah, I'd say this one is definitely a high 9, even a 10. And it lingers. That's another thing. When you blow it out, it lingers for a good, while. Almost like when you spray aerosol into the air. Yeah, this is nice. So that is the Blue Sky from Sensationals. Make a Wish is what it says. This is another long-lasting, fresh, slightly floral scent. Yeah, it's beautiful. Okay, then we have this one right here. This here is the Mainstays Driftwood Waves. Now this came out last year. End of winter, starting to put the spring and summer stuff out. It's still around. This is Driftwood Waves. It is marine, amber, and wood. And we got a sunset, the sky. We got the beachy, sandy area, and then pieces of driftwood, beechwood on the sand there. Now, this one here, again, same story. I used half of it, the way it just broke when I, broke it. That's what I took out of it. 3 cubes and slight little extras, just the way it broke. And this is the disc that I used. The wax turned into the disc then. You can still smell it. There's another one. It is strong in the air. It is definitely a 10 in the air. 1 out of 10. It is a 10. It is, you smell that smoky and woody combo. It's smoky and woody. Man cologne, marine, water. It's definitely a man scent. A beachy scent that can pass as a man's cologne type of scent. Man's body spray. Man's, it's beachy, but yet it's also man cologne at the same end. Definitely, you do get the watery marineness to this, but you definitely smell that smokiness and wood, like a beach bonfire with the water note. It's nice and strong, and of course these are only $1.10. This one is another one. It doesn't die down and fade out, so weakly, so quickly. Yeah, this can go in your burner for consecutive days on end before you would lose scent altogether in this. Or again, flip it out and put it in one of those baggies or a jar until you want to use it again. There's a lot of fragrance still left in here, and strong. So you got your money's worth with this one in all ways that I just mentioned. Throw power in the room, yeah, but also long lasting. Yep, still smell it. All right, then we have this one. This one here is the Mainstays Hawaiian Coconut. Scent notes of lime, coconut, and vanilla. This is a returning scent because I remember seeing this many years ago, and they just slightly tweaked the label, the back label picture. Same story. Used half of it, and this is the disc. There's some scent still left in this, but when it was actually first throwing, when it was melting, I would say that this was at least a 9. No bullshitting you. 9. I can smell that raw coconut, the woodiness of the outer shell of the coconut, the creaminess of a coconut. I also smelled some lime because lime is in the scent notes to this. This is lime, coconut, and vanilla. I did get that vanilla, but it is not a bakery vanilla. It's more like a floral vanilla. Nice and strong. Did well. Fragrance does not fade very quickly, but when it's throwing, it's way up there. Yep, that's the Hawaiian Coconut. So I'll use that one too. Then I have this one right here. This is a newer scent. It just came out, I don't know, about a month or two ago, or is it a little longer? This is the Sensational's Caribbean Clouds. This is captioned with sea salt and pineapple and a beautiful, another tropical beach type of label picture. Now, this one is in dark blue. Again, I used 3 cubes. Here's the disc. And yes, there's fragrance still left in here. Do I smell pineapple? No. When it was melting, also no. I didn't smell no pineapple. It does have, again, a powderiness to it, but yet a freshness to it. Fresh airness. It has some kind of a floral in here, but I'm not sure what the floral is. But I don't smell aquatic waterness. And I'm going to just smell this part again. Nope, it smells the same way as the one that was already melted. Melted this, lots of fragrance still left in it. Yeah, I don't smell pineapple. Sea salt? I'm not picking up sea salt either. I'm picking up what I'm telling you. A powderiness, a floral. It's just great. That's all I could say. Throw on this. I would say that this one here, in throw, when melted, I would say I got at least an 8.5 out of it in this large room. The room was smaller. It'd be more powerful. But still a great scent. It's a beachy scent, but it's very powdery, but yet floral-like. Just don't know what the flower is. Maybe it's plumerias or something. But I don't get no sea salt of any kind, and I don't get no pineapple that they're talking about. Yeah, so that's that one, and it's nice and strong. Still lots of scent left in here. And by the way, all these went for 4 hours on my 4-hour tea lights. Yeah, many uses yet before even using the rest of the package. All right, then we have this one. This one's been around for a couple of years already. This is the Better Homes and Gardens Over the Rainbow. This is pineapple, passion fruit, cassis, or any other way it's said, apple, pear, raspberry, white woods, and amber. And this one here used to be in like a medium blue shade. Now it's getting more like a washed out light denim gray blue is what it looks like now. And there's the disc for it. And this one, as soon as I open it all the time, the initial smell I get is a mixture of every fruit they're talking about, but very sugary at the same end. It reminds me of a Tutti Frutti lollipop. Yep, that's exactly what I get every time. Because of the over sweetness of the sugar, extra sugar. It smells like a Tutti Frutti lollipop, or one of those Tutti Frutti flavored, just the candy stick. And they're spiraled down like this in Tutti Frutti flavor. Anything Tutti Frutti in candy, hard candy, lollipops, the sucky sticks, any of that. That's what it smells like. It smells like a medley of all these sweet fruits, juicy fruits, sweet and juicy, but extra sugar. It even reminds me of opening up the initial scent of just the fruit flavoredness in a box of Fruit Loops. I'm not talking about the cereal note part. I'm just talking about the fruity sweetness. Fruit Loops, Pebble cereal, Fruity Pebbles, knockoff brands of these kind of cereals too. It's that initial sweet fruitiness. That's what this reminds me of too. This is a long-lasting one. Just that they changed that color for some reason, but Now, I had this going for 4 hours, and this particular clamshell, I really can't smell nothing much on here. It's dead. Other ones I've gotten from clamshells, different pours. Some last longer, some don't. You have to take that into consideration too. But I don't smell nothing in here. It's dead. I've had this scent a million different times, and it's since the first time it ever made its way to the shelves in Walmart. Yeah, much better in there. Could be just this particular clamshell or batch that it came from, where it's not lasting past 4 hours. It could just be this particular clamshell, but yeah, tutti frutti sweetness and over sugar kill. Really, really love it. Okay, then, oh, when it was melting, did I even say that? When it was melting, you could definitely smell this in the air. Definitely high 8, pushing a 9, and it's a wanderer. It leaks out of the room, too. Love that scent. Okay, this one here is part of a collection that just came out a few months ago. This here is the Better Homes and Gardens Frosted Lemon Bars. Scent notes of lemon, sugar cookie frosting, vanilla, and buttercream. Now this one I bought, I've used so much of it since the first time I seen it on the shelf months ago. It's still available in certain Walmart stores. It is available still online too. Here's the disc. Now this is finished. This came from the second half. I melted the other half so many weeks way back. So to finish this up and include it in the video, I used the other 3, which is right here. Okay? This is another one. It doesn't really last unless it's just this freaking one and only clamshell. Sometimes it'll last past 4 hours, sometimes it won't, depending on the pour, the batch and the pour. Can't smell much on this anymore. But it's a gamble with this too. But the scent is, oh my God. It's, oh my God. This has a nice, sweet lemon. Like lemon juice. Just squeezing lemon juice. It's got that type of scent, but it's got that cookie crumble. Like you baked a sugar cookie. You know how warm sugar cookie is? And then the crumble part of it yet? I'm sorry. I got the wrong. My coordination's off right now. And I swear to God, I could smell white powdered sugar. I could smell that too through this. This is so great. I always say that this scent reminds me so much of the cookie that it's kind of rolled in a ball of dough, and they put the lemon juice extract to it, and then they bake them, and they come out like balls. I mean, some other shapes too, who knows. And then they dust it with the powdered sugar. But you got that lemon juice to it, and the powdery sugar, that true smell of cookies baking, the dough part of the cookies. It just smells so good. It just smells so good, people. I smell that powdered sugar. I smell that zesty lemon juice. I smell the cookie batter once it was baked. Reminds me of icebox coolers or icebox lemon coolers or lime coolers. They're a hard, crunchy cookie, like I'm telling you. They could be made from a sugar cookie. Maybe they could have been a sugar shortbread dough mix either. But they're just made, and they're done in a ball. If they're done in other shapes, I don't know. And then they're dusted when they're done with powdered sugar. And they are freaking out of this world, let me tell you. You can go to Amazon, you can go to Google and Google lemon cooler cookies that you can make your own, but you can also see sites that they're still for purchase, and from more than one company yet that makes these still in the world currently. Lemon coolers or lime coolers. I remember they came out somewhere in the 80s and early 80s. late 70s, early 80s. When I was growing up as a kid, my mom bought boxes of them. My aunt bought boxes of them. And they were just so tasty. But I'm telling you, they're still around. You can make them from scratch and get lots of recipes on the internet for it. But this is heavenly. This is heaven. I love this aroma. Oh my God, it's so good. So anyway, moving on to the next one. My foot is falling asleep. Oh Lord. So here, now we got this scent. This was another one. I love this scent. Love it, love it. It's available all year long. It used to be only for the season, but over the years, Walmart just leaves things all together. They don't change nothing out anymore in the wax area from one season to another according to fragrances. But this is the Better Homes and Gardens. This is the banana and pumpkin bread, the best of both worlds, pumpkin bread and banana bread. Scent notes of pumpkin, honey, cinnamon, banana bread, brown sugar, vanilla bean, and caramel. This is the same story. I already had used one side of this many weeks back, but in the current weeks, I melted the other three. So this clamshell's done. Here's the disc. Now, there is a little fragrance left in this. Not a whole lot, but a little. Enough that I could smell it. It's a lot stronger in the plastic. So I'm just saying, here's the disc. It was 3 cubes. Use the other 3 way back. But you definitely get bread. You get that bread note. Not Italian bread or whatever kind of homemade breads people make. It's not that. It's just a bready note. Definitely can smell pumpkin. Definitely can smell brown sugar. Definitely can smell banana. It's sweet. The banana is sweet. The extra sugars and vanillas that's in here makes it a little more sweeter. But you definitely smell the sweet banana just itself. Just its natural sweetness. Pumpkin. This is not a heavy, this is not a bread or a pumpkin either, where it's so overkill on the spices. No. It's just normal spices, normal baking. It has a sweetness because of that banana and extra sugar. But this is not overkill on the spices. This is delightful. This is another great scent to use maybe in the mornings when you're having your cup of coffee, your first cup of coffee for the day, or tea, or whatever. Great all year long, throughout the day. For many hours. Love it. It's a great throw when it is melting. Definitely, in this huge room that I'm in, I definitely can smell this out of 10. So if your rooms are more standard or more smaller, it's going to throw a lot better for you. Yeah, I love it. I bought so much of this and used so much through the years. And just these last months of this year, and the short of what was left of last year, I bought a shitload of this in Walmart again. And I've been using it and using it. Love this scent. I love these kind of bakery scents. Really, 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 really good. So that's that one. Okay, now we have this one. This is out. Came out a couple years back. Then they actually made it in the value size pack. But I don't see it in the value size pack in any Walmarts I've gone in. But maybe in your area they still have it. They have the, the standard size and then the value pack. But I love this scent. This is Beach Please by Sensationals. Love that label, but I also love the fragrance. It's right here. You smell wateriness in this. Water, not salt water. Wateriness. You smell wateriness, perfume floral leaves again, like something like plumerias and those kind of flowers that you smell on an island. I smell mango. I smell papaya. I don't smell pineapple. There is mango and papaya in this. It's perfumey too. perfumey. Love this scent. Wonderful thrower. In this big room, this one I only use 2 cubes, and Sensationals are saying it's in the fruit category. It's aquatic-y. It's a warm floral. I'm smelling a warm floral in here. It could be vanilla orchid, because sometimes vanilla orchid, the scent vanilla orchid, sometimes it has a warm feel to it, like a vanilla sugar fragrance that is warm. And definitely those fruits. Mango, papaya. I don't smell coconut, don't smell pineapple, not those tropical fruits. No orange or anything. It's a great scent. Throws terrific. I use 2 cubes. You can bounce up to 3 if you prefer, however you want to do yours, or even do 1 cube. Fabulous scent. Fabulous. I have more of these in my stash, but they're still available. The only thing I haven't seen this year, I'm going to throw this in here, I still have not come across Better Homes and Gardens by the pool. I have not seen it in any Walmarts that I've been in. I'm not even sure if it's on the website for this year. I'm so disappointed because I love the scent of By the Pool. I actually would use By the Pool in the morning and my afternoon hours, and then I would turn this one on for my evening hours. Yeah. So this is the story on that, and again, I don't see By the Pool anywhere. Alright. Now, we have this one. This has been around for a little bit too already. It's at least 3 years, maybe 4. This is Sensational. Yeah, why do I keep saying Sensationals? You know what? Better Homes and Gardens. White Peach and Daisy. Scent notes of Granny Smith apple, white peach, bergamot, daisy, rainwater, melon, cassis, whatever, lemongrass, and amber. This has been around. Again, I used 3 cubes. Here's the disc. Some of my discs came out okay, and some they didn't come out okay. I can smell the scent on here. I'm not cracking up. It's from this sitting on it. It fragranced the outer label. I can smell the fragrance on there, of course on the inside. Yep, but I could smell on the paper out here from when this was sitting on it. Yes, this here, I do not get any Granny Smith whatsoever, and it's the first scent note that lists it. I don't smell any Granny Smith. On cold or even when warming, I don't get any Granny Smith. I don't smell it in here either. What I do smell is daisy. There's that scent of daisy again. I also smell white peach. Even if it was yellow cling peach. There's a very faintness to the peach. Very, very low. What I'm getting is a lot of the floral. The initial sniff is daisy. Fresh air replication. Wateriness. That would be that rainwater. Bergamot. I don't smell it off the top. Maybe it's buried somewhere in there, but lemongrass. Now, I don't smell no lemongrass either. I know what lemongrass is. It's not the same as actually smelling a lemon, but lemongrass has its own smell, but I don't smell any of that either. Amber? Possibly. What I'm definitely smelling is replication fresh air smell. Wateriness. Daisy. I ain't smelling those other notes. It's a watery, fresh air, daisy floral, strong scent. All of it coming together. Every single note in here is strong. And together, it's stronger. This is not my favorite scent. I can tell you that right now. A occasionally I might put it in the worm, but only for an hour or two. But I did this, so I'd have this for the video. Does it last long? Yeah, it lasts. You can get many days out of this. Many hours of a day, and day after day. It's a real strong one. It kind of gags me a little bit. It just sets off the back of my throat. It's not a favorite, I can tell you that right now. Far from a favorite. But I'll finish it up. I try to like it, but it's hard for me. It's just all the wrong scent notes for me. But it is a strong one. Oh, and this is a 10 plus and a beast going. So that would be this one. This again is the Better Homes and Gardens White Peach and Daisy. Anybody who likes it, hip hip hooray for you. Me, not really. I mean, I'll tolerate it, but no, this isn't my kind of scent. All right. But I know it's been around, and I tried several times over the years to like it, and I just can't. I can't do it. All right, this one here, this is the, this scent's been around. Been around for years, let me tell you. But it made its comeback, that I found this in Walmart when I bought this one and only clamshell. And I remember which Walmart it was. It was the one in Lehighton, Pennsylvania. This scent's been around. They're just kind of recycling things a lot of times. This goes way back to my early Milton days when Walmart first started putting wax melts in their stores. This is Sensational's Tropical Fiesta. It's popping up again in certain stores, but this is an old timer. This is passion fruit and guava yum. That's what it says. Passion fruit and guava yum. I used 3 of the cubes right here. 3. And it still smells like it always did. It smells like a fruit salad. Does it last long? No. Nope. At least this pack didn't. I put these 3 cubes in. They went for 4 hours, and there's nothing left to this here. It just smells like wax. There's not even the little bit of it. So we got to go to the inside again. Yep, it smells like you just made your own fruit salad at home using your favorite fruits. It's a combination of it all. It's not the same fruitiness, though, and sweetness as Over the Rainbow. It's not. This here, the fruits smell more soury. Not sweet. Nothing sweet here. It's more soury, puckery, grapefruity kind of a smell. But you can smell all these fruits in there. You can smell stuff like kiwi, cantaloupe, honeydew. They're showing strawberries, but I don't smell strawberries. It's all the more... There's sour in here. There's something sour in here. I don't know. It's showing pears, kiwi, strawberry slices, peach slices. I don't know. I'm not smelling those exact fruits. I'm smelling what I'm telling you I'm smelling. Sourness. Complete sourness. More soury fruits, not sweet fruits. But it smells like a fruit salad. So... but this is a scent from way back in the days. But it's resurfacing. Yep. How's the throw on it when it's warming? I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10. If your room is small, you probably get up to a 9 out of 10. This is a very big room I'm in. So that's that one. My foot here, people. Pardon me, but my toes and my foot is falling asleep for some reason on my right leg and foot here. Let me try stretching it a different way. Sitting a different way. This one's been around for a number of years. They changed the color to this lime greeny kind of a shade. Originally, it was a turquoise color, like the label, but it's this color now. I really don't care what color the wax are. Some people do and some people don't. I'm more worried about the fragrance. But this is the Better Homes and Gardens. This is Caribbean sea breeze, scent notes of sea breeze, pineapple, honeydew, coconut water, sea salt, orchid, mugget, moss, and white woods. Again, I used 3 of the cubes. I actually like this color better. This is a good thrower, but once it reaches like that 4.5 hour, it starts dwindling. It didn't weigh in the past, so why it does it now, I don't know. But this does smell of a pretty floral. I guess that could possibly be, let's see, the orchid and the mugget and the moss mixed all together. I do get a woodiness, but it's a very faint woodiness. They're saying white woods. There's more floral coming out of this. But there is a tiny little bit of like that white wood, birchwood, whatever they call it. It's very florally, very florally. There is the aquatic wateriness of it. Sea salt, let me smell it this way again. Little bit of sea salt, but it is aquatic and it is very florally. I can't keep stressing that enough. I do smell pineapple, but not so much when it's warming. The floral takes over so much, and the amber takes over. Honeydew? I don't smell no honeydew. I smell that pineapple, but it doesn't last. The floral is killing everything. Coconut? It's got to be way in the background somewhere. You do smell the pineapple, it just doesn't stay because the florals are too heavy in this. And the amber is heavy. The aquatic wateriness is heavy. That's why I don't smell very much of the actual sea salt, but actual aquatic wateriness, yeah. It's a strong one. When this is dispersing in the air, yeah, and it's wandering a traveler. But it doesn't last. If you're fine with just 4 hours, or a little over 4, before you need to change out your wax again. Unless it's just this clamshell again that I got, but yeah, it's a floral, beachy, slightly fruity, heavy floral on this. Whoa, way heavy floral. So that's that one. All right, moving along. I don't know where we're at. We're almost at 53 minutes and 41 seconds. I'm going to try to get these in here. It's going to be a little more than an hour, the video. So we're going to try to shove the last 6, 9. I have 14 more to show you. I'm trying to not rush it, but don't know if everybody's going to want a video this long, but I'm trying to get out as much detail as possible. Okay, this one has been out for, I want to say at least 2.5, 3 years already, this fragrance. This is Better Homes and Gardens Red Mango and Nectarine. Scent notes of guava, lime, mandarin, mango, and tangerine. And that's what it looks like. And I used 3 cubes right here. There's some scent in this. This is kind of fruity. It has the fruity similarity. to this. It's that kind of fruity and sugariness. Juiciness, too. A juicy fruit, not a flat fruit that's not juicy. Sweet, juicy, a little bit soury, a little bit tart, but ripe fruit juiciness. I could smell tangerine in here. And when I was melting it, oh yeah, I smelled tangerine. Not orange, actual tangerine. Tangerines are sweeter. And not tangos, real tangerine. I also smell nectarine. You know what a nectarine smells like? You'll pick it out real quick in this wax scent. You'll smell it. Definitely get that nectarine smell. Definitely get tangerine. Pineapple I'm smelling. Did I say pineapple on here? No. Guava, yes. Lime, it must be some other kind of softer lime smell than regular lime juice. It's a good thrower. This is a good thrower. This is definitely a 9+ in throw in this big room for me. So let me just go over these again. Guava, yes, I smell. Lime, I'm not really sure. Doesn't smell like lime to me. Mandarin, I don't really can say. I can smell mandarin. Mango, yes. Tangerine, yes. Nectarine. It's not even listed in the scent notes, but it is in the title. But I smell nectarine. I know what nectarines smell and taste like. I eat them. Tiny little bit of a peach smell. It's great. It's nice fruit. If you like fruity, juicy, and sweet with a little puckery tart or tang to it at the same end, you want to try this scent. Yeah, it's wonderful, and it disperses and fills up. I'm telling you, it's a 9+, possibly a 10 for some people. And it lasts. It doesn't putter out after your first 4-hour tea light, unless you use 6 or 8-hour tea lights. You'd still be good. Yeah, because this was only 4 hours, and it's still quite fragrant yet. So that's that one. All right, then we have this one. The disc is a little, gave me a little trouble. Okay, but it's still here. This is Sensational Island Papaya, Let's Escape. This one has been out at the same time this mango one that I just told you came out. Even though this is their Homes Garden Centers, they both came out. Even though they're from two different guys, they came out in two collections that were a combination of both companies. This one here I've used many a times. This is, and I used, the three like I said. Here's the disc. This here is the Sensational Island Papaya, Let's Escape. It was in there for 4 hours, but I can't smell anything no more. I can't smell nothing. I just smell plain wax. Okay, so that's the disc. We're going to have to open this again. This is under the fruit category again from Sensationals. This one is not sweet and overly sweet, juicy. It's juicy, but it has the vibe of papaya, mango, because it does say, again, what was it called? Island papaya. So you can definitely smell the papaya, and there's pictured papaya. Then this is the papaya, this is the mango. And then we got pineapple. And that's basically what I'm smelling. And a little bit of floral, aquatic wateriness. This scent is in the same family and smelling like way as Beach Pleas. These are in the same family. If you put them side by side, you'll understand what I'm talking about. They smell alike. they're in that vein where there's no sweet fruits. More tropical, but not the tropical fruits of like guava and papaya and mango, those kind of things. Those particular kind of fruits, they're in both of these. And it doesn't give that something like a sweet strawberry smell or a sweet coconut or a sweet pineapple. It's more tarty, soury, puckery. That's how these are. But they're in the same family vein. Okay? So, the throw on it is really good, though. The throw is large on this. Very large. Very powerful. Lasts, maybe better in a bowl warmer. Because the tea light is your hottest source of heat, so that might have something to do with this. But, yeah, these are in the same vein. They're in the same family vein of how the fruit is. So, got through that one just the same. Then we have this one. This is a little banged up, too. This one is the Sensational Lemon Blueberry Donuts. Eat more whole foods. Used to 3. This is what this came out and gave me trouble. There is some scent left to this. It did go for only 1 hour, 4-hour tea light. This is a great smell. It does actually smell like blueberry glazed donuts. It's a sweet blueberry, almost a little artificial-like. But I still like it. I like the way the blueberry smells in this. But it's not what a true blueberry smells and tastes like. It's a little artificial, but for artificial, it still smells good to me. You can smell that vanilla in there for the glaze that's on the donut. I smell like a little tiny bit of bakery cinnamon, that they would put in the batter of the donut. But I don't get no doughiness from this. It's more glazy, vanilla glazy, artificial blueberry. But it's wonderful, and it's a great thrower. Any room you put this in, you can smell it, and it wanders out. It's a great, great throw. I would definitely say this is in throw power, dispersing in the air. Definitely say it's a 10. But it smells good. And it's loud. And I use 3 cubes. Love this scent. Love it. My husband loves anything that has to do with any kind of blueberry. Yeah. Really like that scent. It's a good one. It's not a lousy scent, and it's not a lousy thrower. Far from it. Okay, then we got another one here that's in the blue family. This one just popped out a couple weeks ago. This is the Better Homes and Gardens Deep Blue Waters. Scent notes of green, sage, green and then sage, lavender, spruce, blossoms, moss, and green marine. That's what's in this. Again, I use 3 cubes. You can still smell scent in this yet. Much stronger in here. It's a very strong scent to begin with. It does disperse in the air loudly. It does last too. But what I'm smelling, definitely marine water, definitely moss. Lavender, can't say if I'm getting lavender or not, because there's many different kinds of lavender. Blossoms, I don't know what blossoms they're talking about. But this is a greens meaning greens, just greens, not evergreens, just greens. Greens, like fern and stuff like that, those kind of greens. That aquaticness, clean, fresh, marine water smell with a lot of ozone going through it. It's very pretty. If they could just put a splash of coconut to this, or if you have some, you can, the right kind of coconut. Oh, it would set this off. This is in the same family as a scent that was out many years ago in Walmart under the Better Homes and Gardens name. It was called Blue Harbor Cove. This smelled a lot like it. If you have an Aldi's, an Ollie's, Ollies, outlet store around you, you can look in there and see if you can find Blue Harbor Cove in wax melts from Better Homes and Gardens. Also, the Romance Company, that's also sold in Ollie stores. They have marine water, something or other, this, that. It's that scent. It's that scent under the Romance name. A Romance. It's that signature Better Homes and Gardens scent. They must have sold it off to the next company who makes the Romance candles. Yeah, it's in that vein. This is strong. It disperses definitely a high 9, if not a 10, in a room. Love this. Love, love, love this smell. Aquatic, clean freshness. That aquatic smell. I mean that marine water smell. It's not ocean water. It's marine water. Oh God, it smells so good. I really like this. It's nice and strong. Dispenses without a problem. Goes for hours. Still some in this disc, like I said. Love this kind of a scent. Okay. We have this one. This came out last year sometime. Last season. It is still around. This is the Mainstays Rainbow Sherbet. This is grapefruit, mango, and pineapple. I used 3 cubes. Here's a little disc. This one, could still smell fragrance in this. I could smell grapefruit right away. Now, this says rainbow sherbet. Normally, rainbow sherbet is a cherry, a blue raspberry, and a lemon lime. It makes up, I'm thinking about a rocket pop in my mouth saying something different. Sherbet, traditional sherbet is lime sherbet, orange sherbet, and raspberry sherbet. Get the rocket pop story out of my head. Sherbets are usually orange sherbet, lime, and raspberry. But on here, it's grapefruit, mango, and pineapple. Not saying that they don't make those, but I'm talking about the traditional sherbet. So, anyway, this does smell of the notes they're talking of. This is nice and strong. It lasts well past the 4-hour tea light. It's super strong in the container, too. The only trouble I have with this is I smell that grapefruit and I get that mango. Not so much do I ever pick up the pineapple. The pineapple's different in here. The grapefruit and the mango just take over that pineapple, period. Nice and strong, definitely worth $1.10. Love it. Throws great. I love putting this in. My husband can't stand it if he comes over to this side of the house. Oh my God, don't tell me you burn that thing. He does not like the smell of peach. He does not like the smell of grapefruit or mango or none of that. He likes blueberry. So anyway, yeah, this is a great one. Give yourself a chance to try this one if you haven't already. And it's long lasting. And I love it. But it's not the traditional sherbet flavors. Oh my God, this smells so good. Very loud on that mango and grapefruit. I can't get the pineapple a lot of times. But I'm still happy with it. I love it. I've bought many of it, used many of it since it made its debut last year. I even bought more for this season. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. There are so many scents that I love. My husband just said to me 2 nights ago when we were at the Walmart, or was it 3 nights ago? I'm pretty sure it was 2, but could have been 3. My husband, we were looking for some of the new scents that I already did a video about that. It's a video before this one. The Walmart getting the new scents from Better Homes Gardens of what is coming out and more to come on that. When we were looking through the bins, I said, I like this scent, I like that scent. Just this night when we were at the Walmart, my husband says, you love every scent. He is right in a way, but he's not 100% right, because there are some things I don't care for. But mostly I like a lot of scents, not just from Better Homes Gardens or Sensationals or even Mainstays. Other companies too. But when I like some, I like it, let me tell you. All right, oh my God, people, bear with me. I have to stretch a minute. My other foot has pins and needles in it. I'm trying to stretch it out. My other foot's got damn pins and needles too. I don't know why, but it does. All right, now both legs stretched out. All right, this one here is the Better Homes and Gardens Caramel and Bread Pudding. I love this one too. This here is caramel bread. Caramel, then bread, butter, nutmeg, cinnamon, dark vanilla, and brown sugar. And this one here, I used 3 some way back. Then I took the last 3 and made this, and saved this for this video. I can still smell scent in this. After 4 hours, I could still smell it. When this is melting, I would say that it is definitely an 8.5, maybe even a 9. Love the smell of this. This has no pumpkin whatsoever or banana in this one. But you do smell that caramel and you smell that brown sugar. You can just, as you're smelling this, you can just visualize softened brown sugar, butter on it. Oh, buttery richness. You do get that butter smell, that smooth butter smell. You can smell that here. Cinnamon, yes, bakery cinnamon. It's really nice. I love this scent. And the dark vanilla, yeah. It's so good, people. It's just so freaking good. And it lasts. And like I said, the throw on this, definitely a high 8, possibly a 9. Maybe a 9 plus. Love this one. Love it. Does not scream to me fall. Screams any time of year that people want. Bread pudding. Oh, love it. Caramel bread pudding. Love this one. Okay, then another tropical one. This has been around for a couple years already. Always bring this one back. This is from the Mainstays. This is the papaya, passion fruit, and coconut. It's still in stores. They actually sell this in many formulations of their candles and, wick amounts. 1 wick, 2 wicks, this size, that size, everything. So here's the disc, and I used half of it. And this one here is a little aquatic-y, and again, it does not have the sweet fruits. It has more of the bitter, tangy, tarty, tropical. There is a little bit of coconut in this. You do smell passion fruit. You definitely smell papaya. Mango, I'm not sure about. It smells different. It smells the papaya smell versus the mango. Nice and strong, does well. This is 4 hours, and there's plenty of scent still left in here. A lot of scent is still left from the 3 smaller pieces. 2 equals 1 and then a half. Yeah, smells like a tropical drink, but you get that watery ocean smell in the back with a slight floral. But definitely that papaya is the main note. Love it. Nice and strong throw on this. It's definitely, I definitely get a 9 plus on this every time I use it. And like I said, there's more in the disc. This could probably go, not another 4 hours, possibly 6. But I don't have 6-hour tea lights. I only have 4-hour tea lights. Yeah, I'd say there's about another 4 or 6 hours left in this to still dispense into the air. Okay, then This one, I don't see much of it, but I've seen it in a few stores, but it's been around for some seasons already. This is the Sensational Coconut Sands. It says a soothing escape on it. It's white. I put 3 pieces in to make the disc. I can't smell a whole lot in this anymore, and it only went for the 4 hours. There's hardly anything left in it now. But when it was throwing, oh yeah, a high 10 on this one. Just like when you smell in here. It's a coconut, but there's aquaticness to this. There's the green palm leaf type of feel to this too. And some kind of tropical florals. This is loud when it is dispersing. It's very strong in the air. This is another one. I put the 3 in because I can handle it in this size room. If this room was smaller, I probably would have maybe done 1.5. Because this is strong. But since this room is so big, it didn't choke me out. But it is a watery, fresh air, palm tree, palm leaves, coconut type of thing. Maybe you want to call it beachy, but it is what it is. And of course, they have this one listed in the fruit too. But it's strong. It's a strong smell when you open it. It's a strong scent when it's dispersing. And depending on how hot your warmer or what warmer you're using and what heat level it has, you know, a 13 watt, a 14 watt, a 17 watt, a 20 watt, an 18 watt, a 24 watt, whatever. That makes a difference too. Or just a general tea light like I'm using. Whew, yeah, this is strong, but it's been around. But you may find it in one Walmart, not another. But it's been around for some years. Really like that one. If you like strong, that's it. All right. This one here. Now we had the mango and nectarine, not to be confused with this one because the labels look almost similar to each other. They're both by Better Homes and Gardens. This is the disc. I used 3 pieces. Funny how that got that way on the bottom, but then you see the richer color all up on the top this way. Who the hell knows what causes this here too? Probably heat. But anyway, this is the Better Homes and Gardens Mandarin and Guava scent. This is not the nectarine one. This is orange, candied mandarin, more tangerine in this one, island guava, papaya, mango, and vanilla cream, it says. This one is another one. Tropical fruity juiciness. Yeah, this is juicy and fruity, but tropical fruits. Just not your common fruits like tangerine and this and that. It's that guava in there. It's that papaya in there. It's that mango in there. But then you got that tangerine, and then you got the candied mandarin also to this. Yeah. It's sweet, but yet tangy, but yet tarty, but puckery. It's a combination of everything because of all these fruits. But very tropical. Yeah. Throw on this was a 10 plus. Throw for that amount of 4 hours in a tea light. I can smell some in here, but not a lot. It's kind of on the weak side now. Weak. Yeah. But if you like tropical, a lot of flavor, a lot of fruits mixed together all at once, and juiciness, this is the one to go for. Okay? I like when there's lots of stuff in them. Certain scents. I like when there's a lot more notes than just a few notes. The more the better. That's how I like it, because my nose could start picking these things out. I think you get more for your money that way too, and more for the pleasure of having fragrance around you. It's not that I don't like ones that have, 3 cent notes or 4 cent. I like those too, but Really like when they're jam-packed with a lot of stuff. This is the Mainstays iced caramel macchiato. I've used this so many times since it made its premiere. I buy this a lot. This here was the 3-piece. I used 3 at some other present time before this yet. And this is the disc, and this reminds me so much of exactly. It smells exactly like Yankee Candle's Cafe Al Fresco or something similar by other companies. You get that roasted coffee smell. You get that creaminess of heavy cream. You get a sweetness, but not too sweet. And you get that caramel. I just love this. And it reminds me so much of Yankee Candle's Cafe Al Fresco, but at a cheaper cost than Walmart. This also comes in candle variation forms too. I love this smell. It's a nice, creamy, rich, decadent caramel coffee fragrance, but not too sweet. Something where somebody says 1 sugar or half of a sugar in their sweetness of a coffee. Really like this scent. Love it, love it, love it. Great all year long, any time of the day or evening or morning. I get a good throw off of this too when it goes. I definitely get 8.5, 9 in throw on this in this large room. I love it. I love it. It smells like somebody's brewing coffee in the kitchen in the next room away. Okay, we're down to 4 people. This one, don't ask me what happened to it just this way. I have no idea. But it does belong to the Mainstays Pineapple Lily, which has been around for years already. And it comes back. This is pineapple, citrus, and lily. It's another beach scene and tropical flowers here, an umbrella on the beach. But this is the desk. I don't know how the heck it turned into this shape. But it was, 3 sides, 3 pieces from this side of it. This one also, it is not a sweet fruit. It's those mangoes, those guava, those papayas. It's that kind of stuff again. A little bit of aquatic wateriness to the back. No salt water smell, just that famous scent that is aquatic-y. Yeah, I smell the pineapple in here too. It's worn out of here. I don't smell it no more, but I do hear it. Definitely get that pineapple. And you get that tropical lily smells, what I'm trying to tell with the floral. But there's aquaticness to this. But not salt. Really nice, strong, does well. I'd say 4 hours or a little bit before hours, it dies down using 3 pieces. So I don't smell 0 in here no more. It's just as flat. I don't even smell the slice little bit. So it is great when it's throwing. It's loud when it's throwing. I definitely say it's a 9 in throw. Fragrance. Fills up. But it only lasts close to 4 hours. Not exactly 4 hours. But it's a loud scent. They also have this in candle form. Okay. This one here has been out since last fall. This is the Better Homes and Gardens Caramel Cheesecake Cookie. I bought lots of this and used lots of it. So here's the disc, and I used the 3 pieces. The other 3 were used at some other previous time. I can still smell some of this in here, and it was only a 4-hour tea light that was on this. I get that watery caramel. Watery caramel, not thick and saucy kind of caramel. It's like a wateriness, like a saltwater taffy smell. It's how they can replicate that is amazing. I mean, replicating caramel smell, period, but with a wateriness to it. A saltwater smell, like a saltwater caramel. Get that creamy cheesecakey type of smell. I don't smell nothing like a graham cracker or anything. They're saying cookie dough. I don't smell anything that jumps out at me to say it's actually cookie dough. But it's a very salt watery caramel wetness, salty and wetness caramel, sweet at the same end, creaminess like of the cheesecake accord. It's just heaven. This is a great one. This is freaking fabulous. I've used a lot of this and bought a lot. Still have some. Still on the Walmart shelves. I think you can use this any year, any time of the year. It doesn't have to be geared to one particular season. It's just so freaking good. It's really good. It smells like a caramel cheesecake. It smells like a caramel cheesecake milkshake, even from something like a Sheetz or a place that makes, you know, the limited time type of flavored milkshakes. Oh, it's so good. I love this scent. I like it alone. I'm sure that you can mix it with other kind of scents that would, you know, go with this, like salted caramel, more salted caramel, butterscotches, anything like this. Bakery vanilla, anything. Love this scent. So that takes care of that one. This one here has been around for a couple seasons in the spring summer category. A couple years already this one's been out. This is the Sensational's Guava Peach, mouth-watering and juicy. Here's the disc, 3 pieces. And this has a wateriness to it too. Just water. No salt water smell, just wateriness. And it smells very sweet, but yet there's the guava in there. It has a sweetness, like extra sugar sweetness, but it smells like guava, like it's saying it does. Possibly some kind of a peach or a mango behind it. But it's tropical fruity and extra sweet and highly juicy is the fragrance. Very, very good. Great throw on this too. I would say it is definitely an 8+. In a tea light warmer, 4 hours, and there's just a tiny bit of fragrance left. In here, it's super strong and juicy again. This is just from what I've done to review this for you and what I've used and how I used it. So that's that. And the last one, here is the disc. This is the Better Homes and Gardens Cranberry and Mandarin Splash. This one is in every formulation of a candle all year long in Walmart, any seasons. This is always on the shelf. There's other ones that are like this on the shelf. Sensationals has a version, and Mainstays has a version, and Better Homes Garden has more than one version of just thing. But it is typically a sweet, sweet orange with a sweet cranberry, loads of sugar, little bit of lemon, but basically a whole lot of sweet orange, sickeningly sweet lollipop orange kind of flavor. Highly sugary, sweet cranberries, sweet orange. Tiny bit of a lemon in there. Not really enough to notice it. This is just sweet, and this kind of scent is always around in Walmart and a lot of other places where you may buy wax. That is not a Walmart. This is a very popular scent, but it's this sweet kind. There's no spice to this whatsoever. This is just sugar overkill. And very, very sweet, sweet, sweet orange. Candy orange. Kool-Aid orange. And sweet cranberry. Very sweet candy cranberry smell. This is just like a sweet tooth candy kind of a scent. Throw on this is also very high. This is definitely a 9+, if not a 10+. And that's everything I have for everyone who watched this video. And hopefully the person who I can't remember by name asked me if I could do something like this, and I did it for you. So, I don't know when I'm going to have another video up. Hopefully in a few more days. I'm working on some other things. But if you like this video, thumbs it up. If you're just watching me for the first time, hit the subscribe and the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And I do videos on a number of things. You can go look back in my catalog and you will see there's a variety of stuff there. Hubby just walked in the doors. I was just finishing the last explanation of the last wax melt. He signaled to me over here, he's home, so he's going to eat his riblets and his mashed potatoes and his green beans, and we're going the hell out because it looks like there's a little breeze now from the curtains here. Not those ones, these ones in front of me that you can't see. Same kind of curtain. It's just there's this is a this room is very big, like I keep repeating, but we have a set of French doors right here, and then the other 3 walls is nothing but glass. 3 huge, giant, full-size patio doors, meaning 3 pieces of glass per each side. And the sliding door is in the middle on each of these walls. So it's a glass piece, a sliding door, and a glass piece. And then it repeats itself to the other 2 ways. And there's a lot of light that comes in here all the time. But I can see that the sun is going down, and I can see it must be a little breezy out there all of a sudden, or just in certain spots. I'm not saying the humidity isn't still out there, but there's a breeze certain here and there because I could see the branches and the leaves moving on trees and other things that's out here in the wilderness. So anyway, thank you for watching, and everyone be good, be kind, keep your spirit up. And I'll give you an update on my husband again, maybe in the next video. I don't have time to talk to him right now. But anyway, just everyone be good and take care of yourself. Remember to hydrate yourself. Take some time for yourself if you need it. And I'm feeling a lot better today. A lot better. And my mood's up and everything. And I'll catch you all in another video. So long, everyone. Thank you for watching.